Fake HOA cops crushed my pregnant wife's arm. I emptied the Glock 19 before they blinked. Armed imposters posing as HOA officers stormed onto Zach Harper's property and crushed his pregnant wife Emma's arm, right in front of him. They barked fake laws, acted with authority they didn't have, and thought fear would let them get away with anything. But Zach wasn't the kind of man to back down. He stood between them and his family and made a choice that changed everything. But just wait until you see how this confrontation took a shocking turn, and why, in the end, justice came out on top. Zach Harper turned slowly off the main road, his blinker ticking like a heartbeat as the old Ford F-150 rolled up the short gravel path to his home. Afternoon light filtered through the windshield, catching the fine layer of dust on the dash. The truck rumbled, low, steady, familiar, safe. Inside, the scent of aged leather filled the cabin, but beneath it lingered something sweeter, strawberry bubblegum. Emma's signature. A pink piece still stuck beside the air vent, left behind on their morning drive. Zach glanced at it and smiled, a soft, quiet moment. The kind that said, "We're okay." He parked, the engine idling for a beat before cutting it off. The German shepherd, Bruno, barked twice from the porch, then fell silent. Emma was there too, seated on the edge of the steps, one hand resting over her pregnant belly, the other wrapped around the dog's collar, trying to keep him from lunging at the Amazon box lying crooked near the door. 8 months along and still managing everything like a general. She looked tired, but calm. "I'm just going in for a sec," Zach called out, grabbing his phone and swinging the door shut. "And tell the delivery guy, if he leaves another box out in the heat, I'm sending it back to Seattle." Emma rolled her eyes, half laughing, brushing a strand of hair from her face. Bruno growled again, uneasy. Zach stepped onto the walkway. 2 steps in. That's all it took. A voice tore through the stillness. "Hey! Who are you?" It wasn't a neighbor's voice. It wasn't curious. It was forceful. Sharp. Commanding. Zach spun around just in time to see a beat-up blue Crown Victoria swerve toward the curb and stop with a screech. No plates. No markings. Just a single yellow light blinking on the roof like a cheap toy. His chest tightened. 2 men jumped out. Uniforms, but not real ones. No patches. No name tags. No shields. One had a stick in his hand, wrapped crudely in black tape. The other wore a Velcro badge that said, HOA Enforcement. Zach's blood went cold. The skinny one pointed toward the house. "Get back inside now. You're violating the neighborhood noise ordinance. That dog is not leashed." Emma stood up, confused, instinctively shielding her belly. Bruno snarled, hackles rising. Zach stepped between them, voice hard. "Who the hell are you people?" Neither man answered. The one with the baton didn't hesitate. He moved fast, reached out, and grabbed Emma by the arm. Her scream was sharp. Short. Muffled only by shock. There was a crack, a sound Zach would never forget. Like breaking a branch in slow motion. Emma's arm twisted the wrong way. Her body bent, one knee hitting the porch, the other hand gripping her side. She gasped, eyes wide and wild. Bruno exploded with a howl. Time froze. The sky lost its color. Everything muted, as if someone pulled the sound from the world and left only the high-pitched ring of panic. Zach's heart didn't pound. It stopped.